like a Hellcat.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video today. Today we are going to be reviewing something that is going to make my life much easier, which is this. Now to review this product, we're going to need some other things. We're going to need this. Video for this is also on my channel, check it out. We're going to need this, and we are definitely going to need this. If anyone of you can remember, this is the Galaxy Tab Pro S, which I did a video on not long ago. Also, check that out on my channel. Now, what this is the Dodocool USB Type-C hub. Now, I've been in the market for a replacement one of these because I've been using this one here, which is just your standalone generic, USB Type-C hub. It's great. It gives me access to 2 USB ports there, as you can see. An Ethernet port there, an SD card slot there, but the only downside is it doesn't feed power to the tablet, so I can only use this for a little while. I mean, I can connect a DC 5 volt cable there, as you can see, but it's just a hassle. So yeah, this one, I'm afraid, is going. Now, I picked Dodocool because you may know that I've already done some reviews on their products in the past. I've done some other products which I've actually found were actually pretty good quality, so I figured I'd give this one a try. Now this one is currently on Amazon for $39.99, so it's definitely not on the cheap side. So I'm very interested to see how this one performs for the money, so I'm just going to unbox it now quickly. Well, that unboxing experience was over pretty quick. Anyway, so as you can see, you get the famed instructions there, which we all know I'm not going to read those. So this is the actual hub here. Now, as you can see, it's made of plastic, but it does feel very, very rigid actually, very strong, very tough. So you get a fairly thick USB Type-C cable there, the standard. Actually feels really strong. So on the bottom of the actual hub here you get the 4 rubber feet, so if you have it on your desk it's not going to slide around that easily, which is one of the other reasons why I chose it, because I happened to read one of the reviews. So on this side you get 3 USB 3.0 ports for fast data transfers. You get a HDMI port there which does support 4K footage as well. On this side you get the VGA cable, VGA slot, sorry. And on the back side you have power in, which for me is going to make my life so much easier, so I don't have to keep switching the hubs around and pulling this out, pulling that out. It's just going to make my life so much easier. So that's obviously all of that. Now, as I said, this is plastic, but does feel quite strong. There's no flex in it at all. So now what we're going to do is we're going to set this up and try it out on my Galaxy Tab Pro. Okay, so as you can see, I've now got my Galaxy Tab Pro S set up over there, ready to go. Now, as I said in the beginning, the reason for the dongle is that this tablet only has 1 USB Type-C port, very much like a certain fruit company that I won't mention. I personally don't mind having USB Type-C ports on my tablets or my laptops. It's just a case of having to lug these around. It is a bit of a pain, but apples and oranges, I guess, no pun intended. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to plug this in and then just show you what we're dealing with here. So that's now connected, and just to let you know that once it is connected you will get a green indication light up the top there to let you know that this is now connected and receiving power from the tablet. Also, when you connect this you will get a couple of driver install alerts come up, which is perfectly fine. So now what I'm going to do is connect the power cable from my RAV Power 20,100 mAh battery, which I also did a video on. So I'm just going to plug that into the power cord slot. So that's now plugged in, and I've just got the indication to let me know that the tablet is now charging. So now what I'm also going to do, now we know that that's working, is I'm now going to connect some of my memory sticks up to the actual computer and see if the computer does pick them up. Now bear in mind these USB ports on the front are USB 3.0s. So I'm just going to connect these in now. So that one's connected. It's registered that one. And yes, it's now registered all of those flash drives. So yes, I'm not quite sure how well my computer's going to pick it up, but I will check. So as you can see, they are now all three showing up in my available memory slots. So far it's proven to make my life much easier, because now when I'm on the go and I'm editing video footage like the one you're watching now, it's going to mean that I won't have to keep switching dongles like with that old one. I won't have to keep pulling it out, putting it back in and changing power cables over. It's just going to make my life so much easier. I know there are people out there that are going to say, why don't you just buy a laptop that's actually got more ports on it? But the reason why you go for this sort of thing is for the portability factor. Same with the Microsoft Surface, although that does have more ports. Everything is going to go USB Type-C eventually, so these sorts of things are a worthwhile investment in my opinion. So yes, that is the Dodocool USB Type-C port. As I said at the beginning of the video, it's $39.99 on Amazon, so it's definitely not one of the cheaper ones, but to be honest, all of the actual Type-C hubs that are on Amazon are not cheap because they're a new thing. As I said, this does come with an Ethernet port as well and a VGA connector there as well, so you can hook up HDMI source and VGA. The HDMI is 4K as well, so you can actually you can load up some good quality there. So overall, for my needs, this is going to suit me down to the ground. I do recommend these hubs. I mean, something that's smaller may be a bit better for people that need to travel, something that's not so wide, but for me this is going to suit my needs down to the ground. So yes, that is the Dodocool USB Type-C hub. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
Tell me like a Hellcat.